In this brief video, we're going to show you how to create your scorecard structure. So I'm going to navigate using my main navigation on the top left over to the scorecard section of the application. You'll notice that it's already on the city government there. So I'm going to put a scorecard down here on the water department. You'll notice we've got gray dots where there is no scorecard and blue dots where there is. We're going to add a scorecard to the water department. So I'll click on New Scorecard. We'll give it a name. Water Department BSC, and we'll try to stick to the Norton Kaplan standard here and build a model that's similar to that. So the first thing we're going to do is right click on the Water Department BSC, and it's going to prompt us, and you'll notice the terminology we're using here is similar to the Norton and Kaplan. It's prompt us for a new perspective. Generally in a public sector kind of environment like this, we don't refer to things as financial, we refer to them we don't necessarily refer to the customer perspective like you would in a commercial environment. We call it the stakeholder, but they're also generally not in the same order that you would do them in a commercial environment. So we're going to put the stakeholder at the top, and then we'll put the financial in the middle, and then we're going to put underneath that the process and controls. And then underneath that we'll put the organizational development and innovation. And it's that simple. Just right click, add those in. Naturally, I think you can see where we're going. Underneath the stakeholder, we can do a right click and add our objectives now. And so maybe the first objective that we might have for the stakeholders is to improve quality of life. So now we have that as an objective. We could add other objectives to that perspective. So maybe we have another one, increase safety and security. And then we can add what other objectives that we'd have underneath there. And we just go on down the tree here, putting the other objectives under these perspectives. Once we get down to these objectives, we can then do a right click and say, okay, now I'd like to add my metrics. And so we get in here to add the metrics, and maybe one of the first metrics that we're going to have for quality of life is a livability index. And we can save that. And that's really is all there is to it. I'm going to cancel out of this because we're going to show a little bit more about metrics in the next video. But building your scorecard structure is really that simple. Our goal, obviously, is to make things easy, which is why we refer to ourselves in the tagline as strategy made simple. Thanks for watching.